Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? This is a good sign. Thumbs up. Does anyone know what does that mean? So this is like when we connect it to the chakras. This is always about willingness to undertake something. So we never put any other finger. So each finger, each body part indicates something. So when we want to wish somebody, or when we want to convey that I'm doing good, we always say this. And so, like the ring finger is always, the wedding ring will always be there. So, directly connected to your heart and bonding. So, the middle finger is all about balance. We get normally injury in the first finger when we feel being hurt by somebody whom we have shown the path. Because to a child, you will always hold the first finger and take them. Or when you want to point to somebody, you will always say, look there. We never say, look there, look there, look there. So when we feel that somebody is pointing towards us or we are pointing towards someone, and then so if that is where we feel broken, how we feel emotionally, we attract the problem also, something which is in sync with it. Again, at the same time, it is not that the problem has to be existing right now. Majority problems, majority programming is being done in our childhood memories because that is the time we are most connected with our subconscious mind. And the conscious mind or the brain is still developing. So many times people figure and say, but no, I don't have any problem right now. What we fail to understand is that what had happened then, that part needs to be resolved and that part needs to be healed. So today, let us start with how we get impacted by people around us. And the morning I started with the finger because we had a request also that I used to face. I still get very anxious when I go out because the minute I go out, my skin gets rash, and that happened in the past. So that fear doesn't allow me to move on. So, this is the anxiety or the fear the person talks about, which probably happened in the past, but inability to be able to move on from that past memory, which is not only that particular lady's question who put it on the YouTube, but this is a question which is with each one of us. There is something which has happened in the past. We look in the answers in the present because what we require to do is to make our present better. But somewhere till the time we are not releasing the memories of the past, it goes on impacting us. So, and that is what then it comes back to them in the form of an environment. So it feels that my environment is against me. My environment is not helping me. People around me don't understand me. People around me betrayed me. They are not being able to communicate to them. It's so difficult to deal with them. And majority time the problem is, but why did they do it? And if you come out of that zone of, but why did they do it? We get stuck in the zone of, but why did I act so stupid? I could have spoken this at that time. I could have done that time. I didn't do well. So that is the entire phase which goes on recreating situations for us, and we remain somewhere in that zone only. So I want each one again to take any hand, left or the right. And just with me, as we start with the B technique, the full form is balanced emotional empowerment. This really helps you very easily to cut off or to disconnect with the problematic situation. So just say it along with me. Although in my present I feel anxious. I feel anxious because I experienced something. May that be something happening in my physical body. May that be how my family talks to me or treats me. May that be the situation which is not in my control and I feel helpless. I still choose to, deeply and completely, love and accept myself. I still choose to, deeply and completely, heal and integrate that part of me. Although we all wish everything in our life to happen as per our wish, our desires, and at some point we get angry on people, some point we get angry on ourselves, some point we get angry on God. I do not know whether I'm angry on people around me. I'm not able to forgive them. I'm not able to forgive why they did something to me. Why did they hurt me? Or I'm angry at God for why God didn't come down to help me. Why did God let it happen? Why is it that God is silent spectator and not doing anything in the situation? I'm not deserving of it. Why is it that when it happened, there was no one to help me out? I felt so vulnerable. I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself and heal and integrate that part of me. Although I started feeling vulnerable, I felt being betrayed, I was angry at people around me. Then it shifted to anger towards God. And probably now I am still unable to come out of the situation because I am angry with myself. My anger is towards myself that why was I so dumb? Why was I so stupid? Why was I not being able to speak and forget that many times? Even after that, I always prioritized people, what they like, what will I speak, and whether they will agree to it, they will disagree to it. My everyday actions are based on my assumptions of how people around me will act, and never ever bother to ask myself, what do I want? What makes me happy? Who am I? And prioritizing my own self, and to the level that sometimes not just the self sabotaging or self abusing, I went all the way out to do things which hurt me, knowing that probably this action will backfire. Probably I require to exercise, probably I require to go out, I require to eat this food, I require to have my time. In spite of knowing that whatever I knew, I did not do that. And because somewhere, knowingly, unknowingly, we all get so much addicted to our pain, and the pain becomes the comfort zone. How much ever this concept is something which I disagree to, and ask myself, how can pain become my comfort zone? But not knowing or realizing that this is how our human body, our mind is designed. Anything which is a repeatedly a known experience always becomes equivalent to pleasure, anything which is unknown always falls into the category of fear. And unknowingly, I block myself. I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. I still choose to deeply and completely heal and integrate that part of me. Although my spiritual self, which is connected to my higher self, knows it very well how to handle and put back to balance my physical self, my emotional self, and my mental self. The problem is my physical self, my mental self, my emotional self never ever surrendered to my spiritual self. And the story continued. And my body reacted every time with anxiety. My body is still reacting, feeling anxious in all those situations. Knowing that few years back, probably it happened to me. Few years back, I could not take the sunlight. Few years back, I couldn't eat that food. Few years back, these people used to behave badly. Few years back, something happened to me. I don't even know what past baggage I'm holding on to. People moved on. Situations changed. Even the sun goes down and comes back every day morning. But I got stuck in where I started. And my body is still reacting with panic attack, with anxiety. I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself and heal and integrate that part of me. Both the hands on your chest, like this. Closing your eyes, 7 deep breath. Breathe in through the nostril, all the positive energy. Breathe out through the mouth, all the negative energy. And just tap your thymus point and say, change, changing. It is changed. Change, changing. It is changed. Change, changing. It is changed. From past painful memories to grounding myself in the present. Change, changing. It is changed. From any past physical imbalances to present and future bodies being in complete restoring the physical health back from anxiety to happiness and joy. Change, changing. It is changed. From past to present, from life controlling me and the situations controlling me too. I am choosing to be in charge of my life, taking charge of my life from negativity to positivity, from feeling hopeless and helpless to being in charge, from focusing on problem to being in balance, recreating the situations, change, changing, it is changed. And now I want each one to take 3 deep breaths in and with each breath in, allow yourself to connect to your higher self, to your divine self, and ask yourself this question: how does it serve me to remain in my past, to know what had happened in your past, and to knowing that the past is over and completed? Why are you still holding on to that past? How does it serve you? And to be able to move beyond that, you tell yourself that it is over and completed through generations, through eternity between the times. I now choose to release myself from any past karmic baggages that might be pulling me down. I allow myself in the light of my higher self, in complete connection with the energy of the creator of all that is, to recreate every moment of my life, to open up myself to different possibilities and avenues which are waiting for me. I know I am the creator. I take in the learning from every experience that I go through and I move on. I know with my current thoughts and patterns, I create my future and I create a beautiful future for myself. I'm deserving of it. I am making it a choice. Knowing and realizing life is all about the choices that we make. And I am choosing to be happy, to be balanced, to be in harmony, to be joyous. It is safe for me to embrace the energy of joy now. Visualize the beautiful colors all around you. And as if you are opening all those chains which knowingly, unknowingly you had put on yourself, as if you are opening all the chains, liberating yourself from the past baggage of fear, anger, guilt, feeling free, liberated. Take a deep breath in and visualize yourself as if you open your arms and you just move it, enjoying looking up to the sky, feeling liberated, taking circle, happy, joyous, dancing, knowing and realizing that life is in every breath we breathe, every moment that we live, and we are here down to live our life every moment. And you are choosing now to live your life to the fullest. To tell yourself, I am important to me. I understand myself. I love me. I choose to take care of me. I am lovable. Just feel as if a beautiful goldenish light coming directly from the universe falling onto you, healing you, rejuvenating you, refreshing you. And now take yourself in your own mind's eye to see what beautiful future are you creating for yourself. With every breath, how you are enjoying every moment of life. See yourself in that situation, enjoying, living life to the fullest. And by default, it allows you to operate with the best potential that you have. Just take 3 deep breaths in as you take in that energy within you. You are this light. You are the energy of love. And you are the magnet of this light and energy of love, attracting only energy of love and light around you. So I am this energy of love and light. I am the magnet of love and light. I am surrounded by the energy of love and light. All is well in my world. All is well in my world. All is well in my world. Take a deep breath in as if you are breathing in that peacefulness. The second breath in, breathing in the state of bliss. The third deep breath in, breathing in the joy. And being this energy, surrounded by this energy, feeling good, feeling lighter, feeling liberated, feeling really, really very good about yourself, feeling connected with your higher self, joyous, happy, lighter, As in, when you feel fine, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. Integrate, integrate, integrate. Balance, balance, balance. Integrate, integrate, integrate. Balance, balance, balance. Integrate, integrate, integrate. Balance, balance, balance. Eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake. Would anybody like to share anything of how they are feeling? Yesterday we heard few people's story which was very inspiring. So if there's anyone, yeah. So Nikunj Turakia is saying he wished to share. Mahek, can you please unmute him and then BSK? So we'll unmute Nikunj Turakia and then BSK. So can you unmute Nikunj Turakia?
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning. I just want to share some magical moments which I with Cesta healing. Last year when COVID hit us all, if you remember, it was
We are
end
unable
of
to
March,
see you.
and then we were in. Sorry, not able
We
to
are
see me.
unable to see you because I think to
Yeah,
get, yeah. Now we can see you.
yeah, okay. So I was saying that last year when suddenly there was lockdown and COVID hit us badly, all of us. If you remember, it was a total lockdown and it was very suddenly declared.
Can
And
everybody else please unmute because there is somebody's phone constantly ringing? Yeah, thank you.
So, I was completely in a fix because I have number of businesses going on and all these businesses, it seemed as if it is end of the road. The future looked very dark. We did not know what to do, and I was under tremendous pressure. I mean, the pressure was something which I have not felt in my whole life. I am almost 59 years old, and people know that I am always very confident, very aggressive. I don't take anything for I don't. I mean, I would always take any challenge head on. But this time it was completely different, and it was like a nervous breakdown. And then I went to Sangeeta, and she made me do certain things. First of all, to say sorry to few people because some things in the past life or in the past, whatever has happened, was attracting negative vibes. So said you must get out of that. And then we did affirmations. We were regularly doing B. In fact, she would call me at 7 in the morning and tell me that whether you have done B. If you have not done it, let us do it on the phone so that the process starts. Believe me, in 3 to 4 months' time, I was completely out of the problem. I just could not believe it. I mean, it is something where, normally we feel that saying few things or affirmations, which you are just saying just like that, does it make a difference? Well, it makes a lot of difference. There is a whole science behind it, and one needs to experience it. only then you will come to know what is the strength of this, what is the power of this Cesta healing. It is tremendous. It is unbelievable. And my gratitude towards Cesta Healing Studio, towards Sangeeta, will never cease, because you have changed my life completely. Today, I am completely out of the problem. I am absolutely fine again, moving forward in my life, in my business, finances, everything is perfectly okay. And thanks to you. The main point I want to drive here is that we are all so lucky to have somebody who can show us the path, who is doing hand holding. How many people can say that, you have somebody in life who can do such kind of hand holding and show you the right path? So we are all very, very lucky to have somebody who can show us the right path. So thank you very much, Cesta. Thank you very much, Sangeeta, from the
Thank,
bottom of my heart. Thanks a lot for changing my life. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
thank you. I just want one thing. I think probably because initially sound disturbance, people didn't understand whether it was a health problem or some other problem. So,
No, it was basically not health problem, but it was financial problem, because I never expected such kind of lockdown to come. I am mainly into import and export business, and I had a lot of import consignments which had come, and suddenly everything was shut down. Now you cannot. I have so much material lying at docks. I did not know how to clear it. The markets were bad. There were no payments coming through. We had to make payments to the banks, and we have never defaulted on any of our commitments at all in our whole life. So this was something which came suddenly as a bolt from the blue. But the way it panned out after doing all these affirmations, after what Sangeeta ji told me to do, it was fantastic. It was nothing less than a miracle. So thank you very much. It was super, super, super. I have no words to express my feelings. Thank you very much. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you so much. So, for everyone, Nikunj Surakia is a gold medalist from IIT and a very, very successful businessman. And people think that how does healing help us? But healing helps us in every aspect of life. So, like tomorrow, we will be actually, in fact, taking the business and anxiety. And whether it is your business, whether it is your health, whether it is your relationship, everything is interconnected. You cannot separate it out. So, as he said, like there are times like when you say sorry to people, you liberate yourself and you move on. It's not about others, it's always about us. And if at all it blocks, it doesn't block anyone else, then it just blocks ourselves. But we don't realize how it happens and what we require to do. Thank you so much, Kujbai, to share it on the platform, which will help really a lot of people. Because I think COVID, you are not the only one. A lot of people would have felt that we do not know what to do with our businesses. We do not know how do we progress. And
Absolutely.
this is something which is a very common scenario with people. Life suddenly comes up and shooks you up and then tells you that, oh, I don't understand. How did I get into this?
Correct. Absolutely correct.
And before I open my eyes and I do not know how do I come out of it. And your logical mind, your logical solutions seems like, there is no hope there.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's
it just changes. Thank you. Thank you. With lots of gratitude
thank
from
you.
Team Cesta and from
Thank
myself. Thank
thank
you. Thank you so much.
thank you.
And we'll just take one more person that B as something who had raised the hand, who is somebody had raised the hand, BS. I can't see it. Bina. Yeah. So we'll just take Bina as the last person. Yes, Bina. Can we please unmute her?
Namaste, Sangeeta, and joining in. Um, okay. I'm thankful to each one of you. I see that there are a lot of changes happening related to my health and relationships. But I feel that still much more is required. And by the time I could tell that you already told it, I know a minute back that tomorrow we will be doing this. So I'm also thankful for the session that I had. Being into the charity session that you allowed me to put into, that also helped me, and I'm working on the homework that has been conveyed by the person. Yeah, I don't have words to express my gratitude. I'll religiously follow everything that has been said, but I still feel that there is some clarity needed or help needed in decision making uh, as such.
So, for everyone who feels the help needed in clarity, decision making, uh, the clarity and decision making is something which is our own internal mechanism. The clearer that we are, the more we understand ourselves, more we are being able to, and at a position of like what decisions we are taking. It all depends on that. I request each one of you that, like every day, what sessions we are going through, repeatedly listen to it. Possibly, if your family is listening to it, if they also sit together, that would be great because then, like, all of you have a similar thought process. And, like, as you will continue doing that, it will 100% start showing you change. So, thank you so much, Bina, for sharing with lots of
Thank
gratitude.
you. My pleasure,
Thank,
Sangeeta. Thank
thank,
you to
thank you
joining
so
in.
much.
Thank you,
Thank
Cesta
you
team,
so
and
much.
all of you.
Yeah. And there was one, two more people who had raised their hand. We'll listen to them tomorrow. And thank you, everyone. Wishing you an absolutely beautiful life. Life is here to make the best of your life, to enjoy life. So, wishing you all a wonderful, wonderful life from on my behalf, from the behalf of my team, Cesta, which is working day and night so that we can help the COVID patients. We have the healing circle. Every day evening, we are passing healing to them. And every day, like, there is a lot of work which is being done. We are sharing meditations and all. So please make the best of it, take advantage of it. We had started that fundraising campaign last month. These are only the last 2 days of fundraising. If anyone who has missed out on putting any donation there, please do it because many people who lost their main family earning member. This is a very small part from our side. So it is connected with the Keto and Manav Sadhana organization. The funds are going directly there. We'll again put up the link on the group. So please, last 2 days, and we will be shutting the group now. So, whatever you can do your part, it was just a reminder. The joy is in always giving and sharing. So, allow yourself to be in joy by giving and sharing to the people it can make difference to. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow, 9 o'clock sharp.